Hi everybody, my name's Beth and welcome to our Messy Church channel. You might have seen one of my other videos about our October Messy Church. For our October Messy Church we decided to talk about All Saints Day, and we focused on St George for England and St David for Wales. So one of the things we thought was, what can we do for Wales? Obviously you've got daffodils, always can do daffodils, and we talked about lots of other things about St David. One of the things that we did find out about Wales when we were researching was they have a tradition of love spoons. Well, a love spoon is normally between two people who have fallen in love and, you know, they want to get married and everything. But we were also thinking, who loves us unconditionally? Jesus. Jesus and God will always love us. So we thought, let's do love spoons. Why not? A love spoon is traditionally a carved piece of wood, and it's normally got hearts on it, and the hearts are normally intertwined. And some of the examples, if you have a look on the internet, they're absolutely beautiful. It's normally made of one piece of wood. Often you might get the initials of the two sweethearts entwined in the wood. But we can't do that in Messy Church because that'd be far too complicated, and some of our members are only 2 years old. What can we do? So we have got these spoons which are brilliant. They're little wooden spoons. They're quite thin, and they're the kinds that you get from like takeaway packs and stuff. I don't remember where we got them from, I'll be completely honest. It might be one of the online shops. So we have a wooden spoon, and then we decided we need to decorate it. Here's one that we did in Messy Church. So as you can see, it's got some flowers on it and some love hearts intertwined. And that's you can't really see it because there was a sticker on it, but that is actually a little cross underneath that flower there. You see that there? It's hard to see, isn't it? But again, the children and their imagination, they went wherever they want to, and it's brilliant and we love it. So I've got some gold cards, so I am gonna cut a cross to start with, because I think that's important. If it's a love spoon for Jesus and God, then we should definitely include a cross. Crosses are hard to cut though, aren't they? You have to concentrate. They always seem to get one side wonky for some reason. There is a way of doing it, but I can't remember what it is. Right, so this is probably going to end up wonky, knowing my luck. But do you know what? It doesn't matter, does it? The sentiment is there, and it'll have the same result. At the end of the day, it's a love spoon to say that we are loved by God and Jesus. Probably could tidy that up a little bit. It's a little bit of a mess there. Ooh. So there's a little cross. So it's like a little wonky cross, but that's fine. And I have my glue gun. You can use glue gun, normal glue, Pritt stick, double-sided tape, whatever you have the urge to use, really. And I've just stuck that on. There we go, it's a start. And I had a little raid of my craft box, and I found some foam. I found a foam heart. I think it's got sticky tape on it. Well, it's probably been in my craft box for such a long. Oh no, it's still sticky. I was going to say it won't be sticky, but it is. So I'm going to stick that on the top there, like that. That's the start. And I also found these very pretty hearts, which are kind of like jewels. And I'm thinking Father, Son and Holy Ghost. So that would be 3 hearts, wouldn't it? So this one I am going to use the glue gun. As long as it's not... Oops. Come on, glue, out you come. I'll stick that one on there. And then I'm going to stick the other one on that side. The only thing is it might actually melt the foam heart. Hope not. Okay. Oh, it's stuck to the table. Don't tell my husband. Right, so I've got a little bit of glue that I can just take off there. Oh, I'm making a mess. So that's pretty, isn't it? So we've got the 3 hearts there, and we've got a cross. And then you can really decorate it however you want. You know, we've got I've got some buttons that I can put on. And like I say, the children, their imaginations are amazing. They really, really are. And they were so happy and cheerful to just stick as much stuff on as possible. I'm going to put a gold bow on mine as well. I think that'll go with the gold cross. It's very sticky. There we go. I think I might put another bow on it because they do like bows and things, and that kind of reminds me a little bit of Welsh gingham. Oh, I've got glue strands everywhere now. It's always fun, isn't it, when you've got glue guns and stuff. If you do use a glue gun when you're in messy church, you need to make sure that the little ones are well supervised. Obviously, I mean, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but just be aware that they are very hot, and small children do like touching things, don't they? And I've got some stickers. I've got a flower. I'm going to stick a flower on there. I'll stick that into the middle of my cross. I feel like I need to put some more stuff on the bottom, really. I'm not really sure what I can put on. What have I got? Let's have a look. Well, I've got some gold card. Maybe I can cut a flower out or something like that. It's very boring watching people cut stuff out, isn't it? Sorry about that. So this is a lot of the stuff that I use. It's just stuff that I've got left over in my craft box. I mean, obviously, when you're actually doing a messy church session, you have to make sure you've got enough stuff, and that's really hard sometimes because you don't know how many children you might have. I think we've all done it where you think you're going to have loads of children and you get loads and loads of stuff in, and it's like we say, it's not cheap, is it, these days? And then nobody turns up, or you haven't got enough stuff and they all turn up. Which is lovely. It's lovely when they all turn up, but gosh, sometimes you think, oh, where all these children come from? We're very blessed in our church because we do have a Sunday school, and the messy church is a quite a well attended messy church. And as our children have been leaving, because we do primary school age, we were a bit concerned because we had lots of children that were kind of the same age. But amazingly, as they've left, we've had new people join. We've had new children that have heard about us through friends and things and family. And they've come to see what it's about. And a lot of them are not church people. So that's really lovely when we're sort of like, we've got people from the community joining us. And you don't have to be from church. See, now I've stuck that button on. I don't like that button there now. I want to move that. I wonder if it'll come off. I don't want to break my spoon though. No, it's going to have to stay. Not to worry. I'm going to stick that bit in the middle. It's kind of like a gold daffodil. Not quite, but close. I've got a bag of pom-poms here. I'm just wondering if I can find a little pom-pom there in the middle. I think that might be too much actually. I won't bother with that. Oh, but what I have got is I've got some tissue paper. I can squish some tissue paper up and try and put that in the middle. Right, so that was actually a really easy thing to do. Again, the hardest thing when you're at messy church is encouraging the children to be patient while the glue dries. And there is my love spoon for Wales, and the patron saint of Wales is St David, and this is the one that we did in church at messy church. So you can literally be as imaginative as you want. I quite like those because it does remind us that we are loved, and one of the reasons that St David was the patron saint of Wales was because he loved God and he loved Wales. And the other reason was all the Welsh people loved him, and they loved who he was, and they loved his dedication to God and their country. I think that's brilliant. It's a really good story. You don't always know the stories of the saints until you start looking. So there we go, St David, and that is our messy church love spoons. Hope you can join us again soon. Bye bye.